Good afternoon, students. Last time we have started our lesson number first, that is evolution of computer. Today we are going to see the next point. Till now we are just take a overlook which topic we have learned. First we have seen in last era we used abacus, which is the first computing device, which is the first calculating machine is a abacus. Just see the image of abacus. This is abacus used for the calculation in ancient age. After that, this Pascaline machine is used. This punch card machine is used for the calculation. And we have also seen that the scientist Charles Babbage is a father of computer who invented the analytical machine. Can you see? This is the analytical machine, students. Okay, and last time we have also seen that there are different modern computer and there are 5 computer generations. How many generation? 5 generation. We have started first generation computer. Okay, just see how the first generation computers are there. Can you see? It allowed a single room. That's why the size of this computer is very huge. Also it requires large electricity. Also it generates large heat, and it is very difficult to to place a computer from one place to the another computer. Can you see the size of this computer is very big? That's why it's very difficult to replace the part of that computer. This is the first generation computer we have last time already seen. Okay, so just you have to note down the points in your notebook like this: first generation computer and feature of the computer. And most important part, in this age what we have used, vacuum tubes, and the size of vacuum tubes are very big. Because of this, the size of first generation computer is also very big. And as compared to the next generation computer, the size of the speed of this computer is very slow and cost is very high. Is this clear, everyone? So the first generation computers example is UNIVAC, that is Universal Automated Computer. Is this clear? Now today we are going to learn the next generation, that is the second generation computer, which is started from 1954 to 1964. Just you have to note down the point like this: second generation computer and what are the features of this generation computer. Let's see. Second generation computer. In this generation computer, the vacuum tubes, which are very big, these are replaced with ट्रांजिस्टर. मीन्स उन्होंने रिमूव कर दिया वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स को और उसके बदला ट्रांजिस्टर्स फिट कर दिया उस कंप्यूटर में. और ट्रांजिस्टर्स आर वेरी स्मॉल इन साइज. दैट्स व्हाई द स्पेस रिक्वायर्ड is small, not a big size. Okay, that's why computer size is also decrease. Okay, so in second generation computer, transistors are replaced with the vacuum tubes. That's why they were smaller, cheaper. Cheaper means they are required very less cost, not required large amount of money. Okay, and also they required the less electricity. They used assembly languages. Assembly languages means they are used different type of languages. I give you some example which languages. Just see. Okay, that language is used instead of numbers. Assembly means in which we use the characters, letters. Not, we have seen that first generation language use only binary 1-0 format, but in this we can use the characters or alphabet. They were also more accurate than the first generation computer. Okay, second generation is a really advanced generation than the first generation computer because it required less cost as compared to first generation, and it is more accurate than the first generation computer. Can you see the second generation computer, students? Yes, this is the second generation computer. The size is decrease as compared to the first generation computer because vacuum tubes are replaced with the transistors. Okay, so let's see. Now we have to note down these points that transistors are used in this. They support the machine level programming language and assembly languages, binary and assembly languages. Now see, what are the examples of second generation? That is IBM 104 and IBM 700. Now let's see some features of second generation computer. The second generation computers are used the same method of input output as the first generation computer, that is punch card and print generation computer used devices like tapes, drives, disk and printers. So the supercomputer with extremely powerful processing speed and the capacity were developed during this generation. That means it helps to generate the supercomputer, but not actually supercomputer is generated in this. Okay, just it support to generate a computer. Therefore supercomputer were mainly used in scientific application like atomic energy. Is this clear? Just you have to write some 5 points about the second generation, not detailed things you have to consider. Okay, main 5 points when you remember then it's sufficient for you. That is second generation computer में क्या हुआ था, transistor are replaced other than the vacuum tubes. They support the binary language 0 1 and assembly language also. They become as faster, cheaper than the first generation computer, and also they generate the less heat. An example of this generation is IBM 140 and IBM 700. Just note down the point in your notebook and send me your notebook photo. Is this clear, student? Okay, so we will see the third generation computer at our next lectures. Till now, read these points carefully. Watch this video carefully. Okay, bye bye. Take care.